Hey, how you guys doing? How you guys feeling today? My name is DDXP. Nice to meet you. For all my returning subscribers, how was your day? Hope everything went well. Hope your whole day was filled with happiness and peaceful. And if it wasn't, well then tomorrow, nigga, that shit better be nice and peaceful. And if I got time to be stressed, the year just motherfucking started. I start this motherfucking year off strong. I just got finished reacting to Can Men and Women Be Friends by JUBILEE. And I saw this video. Do all cheaters think the same? By JUBILEE. That's caught my eye, and I really want to react to it. And I really want to see, do all cheaters think the same? I want to know what questions they're going to ask people. We're going to go ahead and get right into it.
I know you're here for the video, so I'm gonna make this really fast.
Oh, it's okay. I don't want to hear you anyway.
Cast, which is slash casting, and of course I'm gonna.
My dad cheated on my mom cheated on my dad. My sister would always get cheated on. My brother cheated on his wife. I never thought that I would cause that kind of pain to someone.
Damn.
I am a cheater, and it was a very hard time in my life when it happened. I ruined an entire part of myself.
Before, I wasn't very empathetic with cheaters, but after I did it, I understood.
I feel like it's a part of me, but it's not who I am right now.
I'd say in my early 20s, I didn't know why I was cheating. I didn't think a bunch about it.
Normally, a lot of people, they definitely beat themselves up for it. I don't.
When I cheated, I enjoyed it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, wow. I mean, if you didn't enjoy it, then why were you doing it to begin with? If you didn't enjoy it, obviously it was something about it you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't nothing crazy, but why would you do it if you did not enjoy it? I mean, I get it, cheaters. Well, when I was single, I kind of did my thing, and I wasn't committed, but it was like, I liked somebody a lot, and I still was messing with other people, and a person found out. It was a big thing, but then it kind of simmered down, because we weren't really together, I guess. So, I'm sympathetic to cheaters. I don't think that cheaters are 100% just terrible fucking people, and once a cheater is always a cheater. It's like saying once a thief is always a thief. It's just that mindset comes from people that are hurt. It has happened to them, so I understand and I get where that stigma comes from. I believe that when they cheat, it is very selfish. They're not thinking about their partner. They're not thinking about how the fuck they feel. They're not thinking about that shit. They're thinking about, they want to get their thing wet, or they want to get their poon stretched out. They're not thinking about any of that other stuff. It's never really like an emotional thing. A lot of times it's more of just like either they are inebriated or it's just in the moment. It's never like there's an emotional connection with that person. I'm not gonna say never. Sometimes there is an emotional connection, and they're emotionally connected to that person that they cheated with. But a lot of times they're not. A lot of times it's just like a spur of the moment, and it just happens.
I was there for the cheating. Like, let me tell you, like, I'm here for it. It's a catharsis. It's cool for like the moments while you're in it, and then afterwards,
He said, I am there for it. Why was he so fucking excited to say that?
It's like, okay, I'm doing this. I feel good because I'm connecting with someone, and I'm not connecting with my partner. And so this feels good to have this sort of connection with someone else.
I cheated in another country, so at that time, I was like, oh, nobody's gonna know about this. I don't say anything. It's it's all about me right now. So at that time, I enjoyed it. But yeah, as soon as I got back, I just felt so guilty. Man, you high and then it went like low.
Yeah,
That's called post-nut clarity, my girl. That's what that's called.
I enjoyed it in the process because one, my boyfriend at the time was 2,000 miles away, and here's my best friend's cousin, who is right here and open and willing, and I was like, fuck it, let's go.
I actually cheated on somebody. I was in a long distance relationship. I didn't cheat on the person like through sex. It was something totally different. I just considered other things as cheating. I did not enjoy it, no. It was like with a friend from like middle school. He like hit me up. I was like, how you doing? Okay, let's go hang out. What's happening?
That's how it starts.
So no, I didn't enjoy it. And
you didn't enjoy
really
the moment?
horrible.
Like you didn't enjoy like actually being with the person?
No.
Not at all.
These some proud ass cheaters. I've never seen somebody ruin another person's entire self-esteem and they are just so happy about it. He's like, well, you didn't enjoy it? You didn't enjoy cheating? I fucking loved it. I would do it right now. I mean, I regret it in the next 30 minutes, but you know, I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of it right now.
The very beginning?
It just like if you like let things happen, I just let it happen. I'm just like, oh yeah, no.
Really?
Not again.
Then why didn't you stop? Why didn't you say, no, I don't want to do this thing?
Yeah,
Felt
exactly.
like my lift's outside, gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point.
And he was like my ride, so I couldn't like
My lift is outside.
Oh my god.
Was your lift?
I couldn't. Yeah, no.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. 3,
No.
2, 1, go.
No. You're asking a bunch of cheaters that. They're not going to feel like that. No. Like I've said, I've been with somebody that has cheated on me, and we didn't break up because of it. I say cheated as in he took someone out to dinner. He took his ex-girlfriend out to a dinner. That's me. That's cheating. You're taking someone out. That's how I feel. Like that is cheating to me. You took someone out. I didn't know anything about this person. There's other things too that go with that story too, that I think she was around a lot when I wasn't around. So there may have been sexual things going on, just from what I heard from other people when I was in college in my dorm. Because I'm in a dorm, people are going to talk if they see a lot of the same shit going on. People are going to talk. It's a fucking dorm. So I don't believe once a cheater is always a cheater. I do believe that it does affect the fuck out of your relationship, and it's not something that's going to go away. It already has damaged the relationship. But I broke up with him because he was an asshole, and we just didn't click. We didn't connect or anything. One of my shortest relationships, which is what pissed me off, that he even cheated in the fucking first place. We was only together for like 2-3 months, and I was like, nigga, like we haven't even fucking said I love you yet. Like I don't just go around saying I love you to somebody I just get with. So we haven't even said I love you yet, and you're already going out with your ex-girlfriend. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I couldn't have been with anybody. I could have been with any motherfucking body. And I'm wasting my motherfucking time with you. We got together, and in less than a month, he cheated. And I was with that nigga for 2 more months after that. Less than a month, you already cheated. What the fuck? I didn't even have time to even make a fucking mistake. I didn't even have time to even bother you with anything because we just fucking got together. It was so fucking dumb.
People change, people grow up, people learn things. Just because I did this one bad thing when I was like, let's say 15, doesn't mean that it should haunt me for the rest of my adulthood.
Once a cheater, always a cheater? Okay, no, not really. I've been in several long-term relationships where like I've cheated from the very beginning into the very end of the relationship.
Oh my
and you guys
God.
are saying like I cheated one time when I was 15 or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, you guys are awesome. I was like on some straight fuckboy shit.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Like I was straight
wow.
up. So like.
Remember his face, ladies. Jesus Christ. Don't give the nigga the time of day. Oh my God.
What I was doing wasn't truly who I was. It was a defense mechanism. I had these strong emotions towards my partner. I really wish that they...
Your cheating was a defense mechanism? You just got defensive and said, oh God, I gotta fuck something. I'm getting really defensive. Well, how the fuck was that a defense mechanism?
Listen to me. They're not. And so I'm just going to go and do something that makes me feel better. So I don't think that once a cheater, always a cheater. But I do, on the other hand, always tell every partner that I've been with about my habits and what I've done in the past. I share it.
When you say once a cheater, always a cheater, but you're saying that that's not true, but yet you cheated on somebody throughout the entire relationship, you were always cheating. So you shouldn't really be talking. You probably need to be quiet and let the woman, they are staring at this nigga like, we're going to remember your face. They are all looking at this nigga like, we're going to remember your fucking face because we are never going to give you a fucking time of day. Yeah, he wildin'.
Openly, because I think it's something that should be shared more often. Because we're not the only people that cheat. People watching this stuff are also cheaters.
I would be willing to forgive someone if they cheated on me.
I have.
3, 2, 1, go.
I have.
Just
I have
for the simple fact
100%.
that I told my boyfriend at the time that I cheated on him, and then he forgave me. But then these things start happening where he's like, oh, what's up? Where are you going? I'm like, oh, I'm going to a party. He's like, oh, boys are going to be there, huh? I'm just like, why would you do that?
I'm trying to tell y'all. Because at the end of the day, if you like that person and you want to be with that person and your goal is to marry that person, you have to choose if you want to forgive that person or if you want to not forgive them and start all over again. But like I said in the last video, and I'm saying it now, at the end of the motherfucking day, that shit is going to haunt your relationship for the rest of your relationship. If it even gets that far. That shit is going to haunt you. And y'all going to break up because people are going to change. They're going to change how they move and change how they act. So that's, I mean, it's a true statement.
It just makes me want to like just go back to what I was doing. Let me just hop. Like I can't.
No faith or trust.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Me.
The trust after was gone. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm fine. We're fine. Like, no, we're not, because you're not emotionally, mentally like, oh, I'm like, we're done.
Right.
It wasn't done. So after that, I broke up with him, and I was like, no, I'm not going to be that person who just like, oh, you cheated. Bye.
Why he just at her? Hold on, nigga, you went slick.
I broke up with him, and I was like, no, I'm not going to be that person who just like, oh, you cheated.
Bro, hopefully y'all can see it. That nigga just, look her, she ain't even doing nothing. This nigga, bro, he can't stop his game for nothing. This nigga, always thinking about the coup de cat.
Bye. I'm not going to be like that mentally or physically. I'm just going to be like, no, we're going to work this out.
If it was the other way around, I still would have been begging at his knees to be with me because of how much.
Oh, I ain't begging my knees for no nigga. And I ain't begging my knees when I found out he cheated. He got me fucked up. Like I'm about to beg for a nigga to stay with me. And they cheated on me. I ain't begging. He wanted to be with me. He said he wouldn't do it again, shit like that. And he didn't do it again. Well, not to my knowledge. But his personality just changed. He wasn't the same person. He was a completely different fucking person. But I'm not begging for no nigga. He got me fucked up.
I was in love with him, and I still forgive him for what he's done to me. And if anybody were to do that later on, I'd be like, hey, I've done it too.
3 out of the 4 relationships I was in, I was a cheater. But on that last one, I got cheated on. Cheating all throughout that first year. Second year, same thing through that. I forgave him for all of it.
God.
I was still the one begging him to be with me. I tried. I said I forgave him for that, but I didn't really. I still have a lot of hate in my heart for that. But would I let the next person do that? Hell the fuck no. Like, what do you mean I'm gonna get to know you just for you to do all of that stuff? Like, that's why we learn from our past mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Which that's kind of me being a hypocrite because I did the same mistake over and over again.
Whoa, shit.
You changed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Only because, before I cheated, I would have actually been all the way back there. And then I came here because I hold grudges. So, I mean, I will be more understanding if they cheated on me because I did it. But it would be really hard for me to let it go because I would always replay it in my head. For me,
Well, how do you think the last fucking person felt?
actually, the person I cheated on, we're still together. We're getting married next month.
I was gonna ask you about that. Congrats.
Yeah, so he forgave.
I was going to ask you if you wanted to give me some hair in the back, but I saw the ring on your finger, so I was going to ask you, were you, engaged or anything, if you're looking for somebody, but, because, I'm just going to do my own thing anyway.
Gave me big time,
How did you find
obviously.
out? So you cheated with him overseas?
Yes. At first, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just break it off, not say anything. But he was so willing to fix whatever was going on, and he was like, I don't know what's going on. What can I do to fix it? And I was like, this is just what's going on. This is what I have in my head. Like, I'm unhappy. I think we should
Like the
go,
last
counseling
video.
and stuff. And so we did.
Like
and
the
we,
last
we're more
video.
honest and open with each other, and we were able to work it out.
But all because y'all going through shit does not mean you gotta fucking cheat.
Cheating is always wrong.
Uh-oh.
3,
Uh-oh.
2, 1.
He's not gonna agree with that. Oh.
It's not always wrong because what if that person that your relationship with is toxic? You're just like, okay, I have an excuse to cheat on this person. That's why.
Isn't that more of an excuse to break up with the person?
I
than
know,
it is
but
to
you
cheat?
still have benefits with that person too. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in this relationship and then you're like, you have benefits, so why am I
That's a
gonna bring it
hard
in?
part, right? It's
Yes.
this is one of the things I'm why I'm afraid of marriage. It's in some ways, it's what if shit goes super south and it's I can't just undo this. This is not just a breakup.
I am a firm believer that
Expensive.
no matter how toxic somebody is, no matter how horrible somebody can be, I don't think anybody on this planet deserves to be cheated on. I wanted to believe I had good reason, but I didn't, even though he called me a dumb bitch every other sentence. And I was the most ugly and stupid person that he's ever met.
Oh my God.
And
You are so fucking
I only
pretty.
exist to send him nudes.
Oh,
Like-
wow.
Yeah, you did the right thing. We're getting out of that relationship. You did the right thing for sure.
Yeah.
You can be in love and still cheat.
Well,
3, 2,
yeah.
1, go.
Oh, well, shit. She strongly disagrees.
So the reason why I'm strongly disagree is because if you actually love someone, why would you ever want to inflict any sort of pain on them? Since you're supposed to be there, I guess you can say their other half, why would you want to be the bad half of it?
You cheated multiple times. And you said you kept doing the same, you kept cheating. So did you not love the person who you were with? And she's engaged, so she about to run over there and smack the shit out you because she's engaged. You can love somebody and cheat. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It's just you had a moment of, well, either a moment of weakness or you just thinking what you did. Love is a very weird thing. It's a very fucking weird thing.
Sense.
Did you love the guys that you cheated on?
No, that's why.
You didn't love them.
I don't love any of them.
Did you tell them that you loved them?
No.
You never said you love. I love.
Well,
you.
I never said it to any of them because I didn't love them.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
Okay.
I mean, I was in love with the people I cheated on.
Okay.
I mean,
Would you call yourself a selfish person?
super selfish. At that time, for sure, super selfish.
But do you think you could have been selfish in a different way and still not have hurt the person?
Exactly. Yeah, I do. I agree with you. And that's the thing that now at this portion of life, like, I try and do. I've not cheated in a long while.
Yeah, I don't have too many experience with relationships. So actually, my fiance, he was my first boyfriend. So.
Did you feel like you wanted to
Yeah.
experience other people?
Exactly.
What was the
200%. So yeah, like I said, he was my first relationship, and at that time, like I was very confident in myself, my appearance, my personality. Guys were always looking at my friends, you know, and I was like, okay, this guy likes me. It's like this is it, you know. And then as I got older, I just like more comfortable with myself, and I'm like. Out when I was in Japan, I was like, oh hey, people like I getting attention, like I love this, like not like I fell out of love with my fiance now, but it was like, hey, somebody else likes me. I am pretty, like I am.
I feel that 100%. I feel that because me growing up in high school, I ain't have boobs. I ain't have a butt. I didn't have a good figure. I didn't like my teeth. I didn't like I used to have these Harry Potter glasses, these really round fucking glasses. I fucking hated it. I don't think I had locks. I didn't get locks until about 10th grade. But I didn't have anybody, you know, showing me attention. But I also had a boyfriend, like majority of high school. They had another boyfriend. So maybe people didn't even get the chance. But I don't know. I don't think I ever had a bunch of people looking at me until I got older, until I went to college, and then I was more comfortable with my body, so a bunch of people started noticing me. So me being with my fiance now I have an ass, now I have boobs, now I have thick thighs, now I have long hair, and now I'm more confident myself, and I'm more confident with how I look, and people do hit on me. They hit on me a lot. And it's annoying because it's like they know that I'm in a relationship. They know that I'm engaged. And I find that extremely disrespectful. I find it extremely disrespectful. And that's the biggest thing to me. It's like, you know, for you to not care, you think I'm about to fucking ruin my 10-year relationship for some nigga. That makes no fucking sense. For a nigga that's not going to love me or treat me the same way that he has been treating me for the last 10 fucking years. You got me all the way fucked up. You must think I'm a stupid ass bitch. I get what she's saying 100%. Like, I was not used to a bunch of people wanting me and wanting to know me and thinking that I was cool and I was the best person at a party. People would invite me to parties just because they knew I would bring the life to the party. And that shit made me feel really good. That can make somebody, like, kind of pump their fucking head up a little bit.
Cool. He's not just saying that, you know?
Well, they will say that just to get in your pants, though, sweetheart. They will literally make you feel like you are a queen. In their mind, you're not really a queen, you're a peasant. But they're going to make you feel like you're a queen. They're going to know, if you give them even a hint that you had self-esteem issues, they're going to use that shit against you. They're going to make you feel like you are everything to them when you're not. Just to get into your pants. That's the biggest fucking thing with cheaters. And that's one reason why I don't. It's because these niggas will say shit to you just to fill your head up with shit so they can get inside your pants. And to me, that's disrespectful. To me, you're making it look like I'm just a hoe that just believes anything that you fucking say. I'm very fucking intelligent, and you're not about to waste my motherfucking time and have me throw 10 years of my life down the motherfucking drain for some limp dick ass nigga. That's just not happening.
Given myself. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I knew that black girl was gonna be over
You guys
there.
haven't forgiven yourself.
This nigga.
I've forgiven myself. For sure. I mean, it took a lot of like reflecting. I don't think my cheating is not truly who I am. It was the result of not seeing healthy relationships as I was growing up, not seeing how people can work through things in a healthy way.
I feel like I had to forgive myself just because, especially after the relationship that I was in after that I got cheated on, just because now I understand both sides of it. It isn't easy both ways, but I feel like if you really actually want to learn and grow from something, you definitely have to forgive yourself, because you can't grow if you don't forgive yourself.
Still haven't kind of forgiven myself, just for the simple fact that we're kind of like in a courtship, so we're like intending to get married. So I could have been in like her shoes of like, oh, fiance, but I didn't get that chance just because of the simple fact that I cheated, and then all that stuff happened. And yeah, that's something that I was like, damn, this time, if it would have stayed and I didn't cheat, I could have been like married by now. I could have had like the life that I wanted.
Do you think that you would be like, you and the guy would still be together if you hadn't cheated?
No.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't know how long I would have lasted in a long distance relationship. So, well, that's why.
Oh, I don't do long distance relationships.
I'm definitely still working on it. It's
no
something
long
that
distance.
still happened recently, just last year. So I just felt like, you know, all my life I grew up to be this perfect person. My parents were very proud of me. I never like went against them. So when I went to Japan, we were already engaged. So me coming back, my dad already put money on a down payment for the venue and stuff. I felt so guilty. So like even now, I know everybody's like forgiving of me, but I just have to work on forgiving myself still, because I still think about it, you know, how it affected everybody around me.
All right, guys, that's a wrap.
Woo! Come on, girl.
All right, let me get y'all number. There we go. Group hug in the shower.
1, 2 cheated. I'm still.
This is what cheaters look like. When we came here, I didn't realize, like, I was like, you guys are cheaters?
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
Like, you look like a cheater.
Like a fuck nigga. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, it's good to hear from the perspective of somebody that has cheated, because they get such a bad stigma. I mean, because a lot of times it is really fucked up. And like I said in the last video, and I'm gonna say right now, cheating is fucking bad. I don't think there's ever a reason for it. Like, it's not justifiable. Like, all because I say, you know, to you guys, I understand. I can understand something, but doesn't justify why you did it. Oh, our relationship was stressful, so he called me a bitch, so I cheated. You know, that doesn't justify it. She doesn't break up with the person. Don't sit here and cheat, because that takes more time. Like I said, I'm not organized. I'm a really unorganized person. So it's like, I'm not going to cheat. I don't have the fucking brain power to fucking keep up hiding messages, hiding pictures, hiding shit. I don't have the fucking organization skills and the fucking patience. Oh my god. You know how fucking patient and how organized we have to be to plan shit out like that so that your significant other does not see it? Bro, that's not me. That is, oh my god, that is not me. You put in way too much time into doing that than fixing your actual fucking relationship. So just think about that. Like, you're putting more time into somebody that's not going to marry you, that's not going to be with you forever, that only wants whatever you got underneath your pants, and that's all they want, and that's all they fucking care about. And you're going to waste your whole relationship and just flush that shit down the drain. Like, she is engaged and was in Japan and fuck somebody. That's crazy to me, because I don't see myself doing that after. I don't see that shit, period. But like, the ring is already on my finger, and I'm gonna go travel and do something like that. And then you dad already put the money down in the venue. That is crazy. But she was with this nigga all the way through high school until now. So when you with somebody for that long, I can't be with somebody in high school to now. Like, I can't be with somebody from fucking 15 or 14 to 28 years old now. I feel like I had no time to learn myself. I had no time to learn the person that I am. I had no time to enjoy my life. Like, I'm from Baltimore, and I moved to Virginia Beach to get my degree, and I got my bachelor's degree. But I had to break up with who I was with. I had a boyfriend. I had to break up with him because I don't do long distance relationships. Fuck no, I don't do that. My anxiety is too fucking bad for that shit, and I don't trust this nigga with any damn thing. So I'm not gonna sit here and worry myself about what the fuck you're doing. For a year that I was down here, I learned myself, and I had the best fucking time of my life in college until I met my fiance. But before him, bro, I lived my motherfucking life and I learned myself. And I still feel like I wish I would have spent a little bit more time learning myself. But at the end of the day, it's all good. It's whatever. I feel like that helped me experience things that I don't think I would have been able to experience if I was still with somebody 4 hours up the fucking road. But cheating is never okay. It's just not justifiable. I understand why people do it. I'm not super judgmental when it comes to a mistake like that. There are worse things that can happen in a relationship than cheating. But yeah, don't cheat on your partners. Made me think about Ken in the last video and how fucking sweet he is. That shit can really fuck with somebody's mental health and their mental state and how they feel about themselves. And you will be the reason for that. And you don't want to be the reason for that. But don't sit here and tell somebody when you cheated it didn't feel good. Like obviously it did. I really hope you're not just doing something that doesn't feel good just for the fuck of it. Obviously it's something that you wanted to do. Be honest with yourself, be honest with your partner, communicate with your partner, and everything will be just fine. And don't cheat. Thank you so much for watching this video with me. Thank you so much for reacting to this video with me. I appreciate every single last one of you. You guys make me so happy. I'm so happy that I have some sort of audience that listens to me and actually cares about what I even have to say. Thank you so much. If you like what you see, if you thought I was funny, if you thought I was funny looking, you can leave me a comment, leave me a like, and even subscribe to my channel so you can see the next time I can look funny and say stupid things and just look a complete jackass. That will make me feel really happy and really, really good. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate and love you guys every single day. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have a nice day. Drink lots of water and lotion and keep yourself hydrated. Thank you so much. Bye.